Running is in our Blackfeet bloodlines. I started running when I was a competitive boxer. That's what separates contenders from champions. I've pretty much been on my own since I was 13 years old. We always had our home out there, but my mom went through her struggles and my dad just basically left. I started drinking heavy and got into drugs, and I was in and out of jail. I didn't know how to fight, so I was getting beat up a lot. And that's what caused me to start boxing. We didn't go into the gym to compete in boxing. We went into the gym to compete on the streets. I was working as a full-time janitor at the Napi Elementary. I was sweeping floors and scrubbing toilets for a living. One day I looked outside and I remember looking down and seeing that PE teacher playing sports with kids on a spring day. And I thought, man, that's what I want to do someday. Shortly thereafter, I enrolled at Blackfeet Community College. That first semester was hard because I was still drinking, I was still doing drugs, and it was the end of that fall semester when one of my best friends, he passed away. It was at that point in my life where I just had nothing left for that lifestyle. I had seen enough to last a lifetime. The day we buried him was the day I got sober. And from there, I got serious about school and about boxing. I think it saved my life. Because around here, you know, people, they either end up in prison, or they end up dead, or they end up just not doing anything, hanging out. I went on and got my master's in exercise science. A lot of the stuff I was learning was focused on athletes, and somewhere along the way I realized, you know, I didn't want to be in a lab for the rest of my life. When I went off into my doctorate, I wanted to take what I learned from the laboratory and translate that to the community level. I began to study methods such as community-based participatory research and how we can use those approaches to help communities to develop interventions that are tailored and culturally relevant to them to help Native American people obtain and instill healthy behaviors. When you look around Browning, Montana, there's not a whole lot here in terms of resources to help our people. And what people don't understand is that there's immense opportunity here to do just that, to bring in these resources that are needed to address these issues. It's imperative that we include community members to collaborate on these projects and in these programs that will be built in order for it to be not only homegrown, but to inspire others to participate and to show others that it can be done. Even though my mom had her struggles, she was the only one who was there even in my darkest moments. She showed me what love is. And that was something that really was central to me being able to overcome what I did. My name is Vernon Grant. I'm an assistant research professor for the Center for American Indian and Rural Health Equity at Montana State University. I think it's important for our young people to see those of us who went and got an education. We're out there in the world and we're succeeding. So they can say, hey man, look at this guy. He's a high school dropout. He was in and out of jail and he was able to get sober and get an education. And now he's doing research here back home. And if he can do it, then I can do it.